A few months ago, I was laying in bed in the early hours of the morning, kind of half awake and half asleep, and as often does, a song popped into my head. A melody that went something like this. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. And I liked the melody, but I wasn't sure what to do with it. Then, shortly after that, I was shocked and horrified by the results of the recent election, and it inspired me to write my first ever political song. I've seen a lot of punk artists on Instagram popping off with political songs lately, and I definitely didn't write this to chase a trend, but it seems like with the way things are going in the current state of the world that this was the next song that I should put out. So today I'm going to show you how I record a song in my studio with no DAW or computers at all. It's a lot more difficult to do. It can be quite a process to get this done. I don't have access to a lot of the tools that most people do today, like quantization and pitch correction, but it's honest. Everything that you hear is just the real sounds that I can make, and it's the way that I like to do it. I never learned how to make music with a computer, and the computer that I have currently, I just wouldn't trust it to even try. The basement where I'm currently living and recording isn't exactly super aesthetically pleasing, but we're gonna go down there and I'm gonna do a time lapse of me setting the equipment up, and I'm gonna play the cell phone voice memo demo of this song over it through the time lapse so you can see the early version of this song and compare it to the final version after it's done. I got way too into my head with a lot of songs recently, trying to make them perfect, trying to make something that actually sounds like it was recorded in the modern day with a computer in a professional studio. But I've just come to the realization that I'm never going to be able to record something that sounds like that in my studio. So I'm just accepting that these songs that I'm making down there are just going to be called demos, leaving it open for me to re-record them at some point in the future, and take the pressure off of myself to create something that is pretty much impossible, because it's going to be impossible to create something that really is perfect with the equipment that I have. Perfect with the equipment that I have. Perfect with the equipment that I perfect. Hello, this is VoiceOver Nick from the editing desk. You may be shocked to learn that this project is not going exactly the way I had planned. It seems instead of a video on recording a song, instead I am recording a video on my descent into madness. When I originally came up with the idea for this video, I had planned to pretty much record this whole song and shoot the video in about a week and have the whole thing be done in just one video, how I record a song with no DAW. But as things went along, I started to realize that the amount of time and work this was going to take, there was going to be no way that I was going to be able to do all this in just one video. This whole video series of Can I Make It in Music at 31 has always been just about documenting my process and what I'm doing in order to make that happen. So this series of videos I'm making this song will just be continuing to track the journey that I'm on towards trying to get where I want to be. The last time I recorded like a real song with this studio, it was kind of a disaster. I ended up recording the whole song, it took like a month the first time, and then I wasn't happy with it. I scrapped it and then re-recorded the whole song again from scratch, and then still couldn't quite get it how I wanted it to be, and then I kind of left it for a while, for several months, and that's why I didn't end up putting the song out until last November. Life Sucks Heartbeats was the last song that I recorded with this. And I really don't want this song to end up being like that song. I'm definitely going to get it done quicker than that. I'm not going to be as perfectionist about it, but it is still going to be a struggle. Anyway, I'll be back later to do some more voiceovers to explain more about what's going on while I'm recording guitar. Anyway, back to past Nick. So I'm just going to do the best I can. Today, the goal of the day is to get the main basic like guitar track down we're going to build the rest of the song off of. One of the hardest parts of doing this. And I might not get it done today, especially with my shoulder and over the issues that I have. Might just not be able to do it today. Might take a couple of days just to get the original bass guitar track for this song down. So, anyway, let's see how it goes. I don't know why it's all backwards, while we bow our heads to foolish masters and give all good years to belief. I don't know why it's attractive, we're the gods of matter, selfish bastards and pure hearts, slave away from king. Cause if you own everything, and if you don't know, I'm sorry to tell you soon, they're coming to dust your books and gasoline. They divide so we stay weak. Every media outlet plays for the same team. Now one rich man's got us on our knees. I used to think I could make a difference. Too many years and the world has brought me down, so I'm giving up all hope. I used to see things so much better. Now I don't know where the line is hiding out. And this heart can't be unbroke, 'cause we wanna fix it. I don't know why it's all backwards, while we toil away from meager pay and mullions, blinded like. So here is the Tascam Digital Porta Studio 2488 Neo. I bought this machine when I was 17 and I never looked back. Probably should have learned how to use the DAW, but here we are. So now I've got the microphone set up. When I record guitar, the bass track acoustic guitar for a song, I record through 2 microphones into a double track with each microphone panned all the way out right and left. So what we'll do here is we got our inputs on C and D here, and I gotta have 2 hands to do this, but I'm gonna be using one of these double tracks over here, probably 13 or 14. And then there's gonna be technically 2 guitar tracks for each recording that I do. And then I'm gonna double it after that. Yeah, I'm gonna get the guitar going, tuned up and ready to go, and might finally be ready to start recording here. So there ended up being a ton of footage of me recording the guitar for this song, and nobody needs to see me playing the same guitar riff over and over again, so I cut a lot of it out. And I just wanted to explain real quick, because what I show here with the recording guitar is like I keep the first couple takes I did, and then I just like skipped a bunch and cut to where things started getting a little more interesting. So it kind of looks like I start getting frustrated out of nowhere here, but it's not actually like that. I actually just cut a lot out. Alright, so the problem that I run into almost every time when I'm trying to record a song with this is the click track. Because my songs go kind of up and down with tempo depending on what part of the song it is. I just don't write songs that just stay at the same tempo for the whole thing. The chorus, it might speed up a little bit intentionally in different parts. So what I run into with this is that I've got the click track right now set at 172 BPM, which works for the verse. It works for the palm muting verse, but then as soon as I get into the chorus, it just screws me up. And especially there's one part of the chorus that just seems like it just. And then there's one other part of the song as well in particular that just doesn't seem to work with the click track. So like I do oftentimes, I'm just going to record this song with no click track at all. And yep, it's going to be real old school, just like they did it in the 70s with no click track. I got to get that one perfect take of this song, and then I'll double it probably. I just can't hold the pick. I can't keep the freaking pick from sliding out of my stupid wet thing. know, and this is why I don't record videos of myself trying to record. It takes 117 takes to get... I don't really do that much palm muting. This palm muting is really fast. I'm not fucking recording. I also wanted to add that doing this at all, just recording, is already really stressful for me, just trying to get that perfect take of a song down. And I've never really tried to actually record video of myself actually recording before either. So having the lights on and the camera made the stress of the whole situation for me like way higher. You know, I don't know what it is, but when that red light goes on, I just turn into a different person. But I know I'm gonna overcome it eventually. For now though, seeing that red recording light is like being struck with a lightning bolt of anxiety. Well, I played all the way through one. It was not good. I'm trying one more with the click track just for shits and giggles, but oh, no, it does not look like we're gonna get it today. So you may notice as I try to record this song with a click track that it seems to work alright for the verse, but then it doesn't work for pretty much any other part of the song. As far as I can count, this song has about 4 different guitar riffs, each with their own unique tempo. And in order to have a click track with it, I would have to have a machine where I can change the BPM of the click track throughout the song. And with my machine, it's just either one click track for the whole song or none at all. So you can see here, when I get to the chorus, and especially that riff at the end, it just doesn't make any sense. It seems too slow, and that's why I just end up doing the song with no click track. Okay, my arm can't do any more today, so this is how it goes. This song is more difficult than I thought it was going to be because of the palm muting. So yeah, hard to say. I really hope I'll be able to get it tomorrow or soon. I mean, obviously I've been through this before. I've had it take me a week to get a guitar track down, but you know, this time around I was just supposed to be just like a demo, not supposed to be perfect, supposed to be like casual, but again, you know, anyway, I really didn't want it this time to take like days and days to get anything, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna get it done as soon as I can. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. Can you tell that I've been through a lot? Yes, it's the next day, and after many frustrating hours later, for a while I almost gave up on trying to record this song and thought about maybe doing a different one instead. But I think I got it done. I got the guitars one track, double track, triple tracked. Let it be known that I recorded the guitar tracks for this whole song with no click track at all and doubled it on top of that. Basically unheard of nowadays. And you know, no matter what I do, I still I just can't get the thought out of my head that it sucks. That like on the chorus, it's kind of a little buzzy on the chorus and blah. But you know, we're just calling these songs demos. I just can't try to make perfection with the stuff that I have. So I'm going to show you a little bit of it. I'm going to change the camera angle. just going to show you a little bit. So it's all this, getting these palm muted stuff doubled is just like the biggest pain. And so now I used basically all these tracks, all these double tracks from all the 11 to 24. And then I have the main guitar track bounced onto 23 and 24, and then the double / triple on 21 and 22 here. But here, I'll just play it. I'm skipping ahead a little bit to the chorus here. Let's see. Hopefully you can hear this. I need to hold it like that, don't I? Animals blinding like a disease. It's a new world, a distraction, where everyone has their own facts, and the truth is what you want it to be. They don't care about what you're thinking. T2 likes to hang out when I make music. And I'm not sure why, because you know I'm likely to throw several temper tantrums. She doesn't mind. Okay, see you on the next part. I don't know, the next thing might be drums. That might be even harder. We'll see.